Let's do that's the light on. Hey, good morning. Happy Monday morning. I'm gonna put my cruise control on chill mode while I put my glove on. Just before a turn, that's not necessarily recommended. And then we navigate. All right. Look down, pan your camera down that way. That's all the car traffic. It's not sunny in California right now. We have a lot of clouds, even though it's like mid-May. On the Juice Bikes Cross Current S. Still waiting. Still waiting for the Rip Current. No news yet. I'll probably reach out to Rich. Those guys have been busy. I know they've had a lot of activity. You got to be patient with them though. It's one of those things when it's a newer company with less people, you have to be a little patient and they'll work with you. So just hang in there. I did post yesterday. Are we in cruise? No, we're not. Hang on, let me put it back in cruise mode. Dang it. I always want to do the plus sign for cruise. There we go. We're in cruise mode now. Yesterday I did post the helmet video. Afterwards I was thinking that too. I was like, actually I wanted to try laying down, like if you were to land, to show the protection. It did, why does the road have to be so bumpy? I definitely felt more secure and safe in it, and visibility was fine because, I don't know if you could tell, but it had like, where it was cut. The other thing I was thinking, I could have put the camera inside the helmet maybe and shown that perspective, but still it's not, I don't think necessarily would have been the same effect as if you had it on yourself. But I do recommend it for off-road. But for daily commuting, it was just not quite there. I think there's got to be somewhere, someone's got to have something that's kind of a cross between, I don't know, you almost need like a lighter version of that for commuting at an e-bike. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I don't know why I find this interesting. Where's this water going? There's like some sort of drain or something. You guys can see that. That's the 5 freeway right there, I-5. You can even see the signage. We had a little bit of light rain. It's amazing how just a smidge of rain causes all this. This isn't like Seattle. When we get a little bit of rain, it has nowhere to go other than the designated areas for rain. Yeah, there's where the ducks are hanging out right there. What's up, guys? So, doing our morning commute. Oh yeah, let's see how many miles. I was gonna do a review, like a 500-mile review of the Cross Current S, but I'm at 543 miles, so now I'm thinking maybe a 600-mile review. So far so good though, no issues with this thing. This elegant design. It's a little chilly, so I'm gonna shields up it. We're rolling on T-Mobile here, his network, so actually it's Mint Sim riding on the backs of T-Mobile. So thank you, Mint Sim. I guess we'll continue this way. We're going to go back to cruise control. Is it on? One thing it would be Wish it had a better indicator. There's just like a little C that shows up. I mean, it's something, right? At least you have cruise control as an option. But there's just a little C, and that's all there is. So it's in cruise right now. So now we're in the lower section, and it's gonna climb the hill. I guess, there we go. Like, at what point is it get there? Car. No pedaling. We climbed up the little hill. Just like that. It's like Monday when you don't really feel like doing any exercise and you just want to like cruise in. This is where I wish there were like a sidecar and I could just chill, lay back there like that. Whoa. Gotta work. It is well balanced though. I know some people too were like, what are the differences between that and this and like the fat tire? Where the fat tire is more that, it definitely has a wider stance feel to it. This one is more of an elegant laser focus. I just like how calm it is right now. Get my balance here. This is a live shot from Southern California. We're in Irvine right now. I don't have a watch, I don't know what time it is. It's like 8:20, 8:30. Okay, I kind of pumped the brakes, which stopped the cruise. So let's re-engage cruise. There we go. It's re-engaged. A little, almost 13 miles an hour. Oh look, let's test the fender. Here we go, there's a puddle. See? I did not get, if you pan down, these fenders do work really well. Okay, there, my shoe did get some splash on it. But not bad. You just don't want your pants to get wet, because that's not fun. Oh, wow, yeah, it's definitely chillier than usual. Okay, we're gonna cross over this way. Across the railroad tracks. Oh, they're doing a little construction. We're gonna hit the brakes. We're just running really slow today. All last week, excuse me, I was not commuting. I was traveling out in Chicago for about 4 days. Okay, now we're on the main road. I'm going to put it back onto cruise. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to film any commuting. Now right through here on AT&T, the connection would kind of get sketchy. So on T-Mobile, it seems to work better, I think. I don't know how pixelated it is for you guys, but oh, I see a message. Hold on. Let's read the message. Bring back the rover. Yeah, trust me. Actually, yesterday I saw it there on the side, and you know, a little tear came out. I'm like, so I jumped on the Rad Rover, and it's really torquey. I would say that the 750 watt engine, you definitely feel it's perkier. It is more perky than the 500 watt type engine. So, but yeah, it's funny because that one's perky and it feels more like a motorcycle, but yet it does hit that wall and it can't go above like 22, 23 miles an hour, at least on the Rad that I have. I really, though, like I said, the torque sensing on this thing and the speed up to 28, 29 miles an hour, That's the addicting part of it. Like right now, I'm not doing that. Actually, I gotta bump it up. There we go, in sport mode. But yes, I will jump on the Rad. No, I don't have a suspension seat post, but I definitely would recommend one. This is a firmer, stiffer ride and less forgiving, I would say. So I do, like, if I'm coming up on a bump, I do kind of like lift up, because it's just, you feel, otherwise it's that jarring, I love by the way, it's that jarring sensation. So that is a good call out. Do get yourself a Thudbuster or something like that. Yeah, the Rad City's a good. I do like the Rad Rover and the Rad Power Bikes guys. They've been very good to me too. But I do like the fact that we've got a lot of different types out there. You know, it's interesting too. Like I just saw a brand new. Some guy bought a brand new BMW cruising around. It's like, man, the money, and most people live like within 8 miles of their work, I think. That's just my random statistic, even though I have nothing to back it up. But you know, it's a lot of money, I guess, if you can. But most people, they say, people are so leveraged right now. All that just to have that quality. I mean, you know, I've done it before, I get it, but plus you're gonna be healthier. You sit in your car and commute. It's not that great. Gotta keep your heart healthy. That, and I've gone vegetarian. I feel like, hopefully, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. Oops, yeah. Go this way. Although it is interesting, like when if people are barbecuing, that's the, must be the Texas side of me. That's one of my weaknesses. But still vegetarian so far. I just, you know, occasionally I do miss meat. What can I tell you? Tofu just doesn't have the same qualities. No, this is the other route. I don't know. I've been showing you guys this is the back-end route. Wow, what's going on here? We're gonna go slow. Cool looking dog. Oh man. A little traffic. Now this is a bike trail, so this must be just guys working on the trail. We're gonna go. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. How polite everybody is. I feel like it's a Sunday. It's Monday, right, guys? Here's the construction that they're doing. We'll take a pause here so everybody can see. And that direction is where the trail should connect, which will save me, I feel, a lot of time. Maybe 10 minutes. So, pretty amazing. Don't know what that's costing, but someone's paying for that. All right, here we go. It's kind of another part of the trail, which is fun. And then straight ahead, Newport Beach. I do need to take it further. I'd like to go all the way down. It's funny on this thing when the torque sensing isn't like, if you stop pedaling and then you feel like the energy of the bike, it's kind of cool, the effect. See another question. Hold on, think. And we're reading. That's a good question. So somebody's asking about the front shocks. I don't know if it's spring. Hang on, let's see if there's something on here. I have to look it up. I'll tell you what, it feels, trying to see how it feels. It feels like it's spring loaded, if you ask me. I could be wrong. I'm sure on the site they probably talk about it, but it is interesting because somebody was talking about the rear seat and is it, do you have a suspension or do I have one? They do sell one, so I do recommend buying it. But the front, I can't say I really feel much of an effect. It works really well, but it's, I think most of the travel, it's like once you take care of the one thing, right, it's the next thing you probably notice. So for me, it's the rear seat. I'm sure if I had just a standard firm fork, I'd feel even more, but it's kind of, I don't have the perspective of a non-shock fork on this bike because I've always had it. It comes with it, so good question. I guess it does, like as I go downhill, I do feel where the shock's working. It's just that rear seat, it's not. Okay, wow. They're spraying little chemicals or mosquitoes, I would imagine. Any other question? Oh, froze up. I don't know if you caught that. But yeah, I think it's spring. I'd check the site. I should probably know this. It's like a bad section of telecom there, but hopefully the signal's coming back smooth here. And now we're just coming from the other direction. Usually when you see me commuting, I'm coming from that direction there. But with this other route, I come this way. I like this new side path. It's kind of cool. I always wondered where everybody was going when they would turn left from this bridge. I was like, where is that direction going? If y'all have any other questions, let me know. I do like the feel of the hydraulic brakes. They're worth it. Whew. Chilly. I don't know what it is though. Here, let's go into cruise. There we go. Okay, we're in cruise mode. All right, next question. The average watts. Okay, that's another one where I believe is it, that's the power button. Doesn't toggle that. That's the up down. Is it, hang on, one of these shows you the stats. Oh, there we, no, that's the settings menu. Damn it. All right, well, let's not do that. I'll have to check and see. Yeah, all right. Like texting and driving, not a great idea. I will have to let you know. I'll leave a message. I'll leave a message in the comment so you guys can see what the average watts and speed. But in general, I can tell you just from my visual of when I commute, I don't know how to get out of there. I would say on average, my speed's probably about 22 miles an hour. Average watts, I couldn't tell you unless I look. So I'll have to look and let you guys know. But it is interesting. I mean, I don't know if it really, for me, it's more the, like, can it get me to and from work fast and, responsibly? And this is a yes.